Okie dokie, woo woo woo. Now I'm going to check if this is working. It's working. Oh, I'm on the wrong video. Okay, basically, you can ask me questions and everything. I know I've got mascara under my eyes. I've just had a bath. Let me tilt this wall because I'm not loving this setup. But I don't want to like show you guys too much of my room because I'm doing my room tour because everyone's been requesting it and I can finally film it this week, but I want to film it on the camera, so. Oh yeah, basically, someone's just commented again, that's just reminded me. Lots of people have been asking me what camera I use for my videos and like Instagrams and everything, and I just use my phone, this iPhone 6s Plus rose gold 64GB normally, but sometimes I use the Olympus Stylus 1 camera, but whatever, if I use something different to my phone, it will normally say in the description. So there's that question answered. Okay, I need to find the comments because I feel like there might be some. I'm gonna find the comments. Sorry if I look really weird right now, but I'm trying to. I'm gonna find. Okay, found you guys. Let me do this so I can see me and the comments. Okay. Let's just get them sorted. So lots of people saying hello. How lovely. Oh my god. Okay, I've got lots of hellos and highs. Hello everybody. Hello, I'm studying maths. Good luck with that. This has like been the first night since school started where I've not had any homework or revision. But that's because on Tuesdays I get loads. Like all of my subjects I have tomorrow is giving me homework. OMG, I'm your biggest fan. Well, that's nice to know that Holly John is my biggest fan. Hi Maisie, love your channel. Thank you. I love you. Hey, how's your day been? Today's been really weird because the majority of the girls in my year was in my hockey. It was at a hockey tournament, so there's been like between like 7 and 8 people in every single one of my lessons today because I'm not like sporty apart from riding. So yeah. You're such a good YouTuber, thank you. I always think I'm not a very good YouTuber, like I hardly have like any like proper equipment. I don't use any like actual equipment or lighting or anything like that for my videos. I was off school today and binge watched all your videos. Well, that's great. I wish I was off school today. To be honest, my lessons weren't actually that bad today. Hey, how's Eva? Eva is fantabulous. She's getting clipped tomorrow and I'm really excited. I'm not sure what clip I should get for her. I don't know if I'm just going to do like your average bog standard clip or what. So let me know in the comments what you think I should get. Hello, can you do a Snapchat Q&A? Lots of people have recently been asking me to do a Snapchat Q&A and I really want to do one. I've never done one. What pony club are you? Lots of people have been asking me this. I'm in the Cotswold Vale Farmer's Hunt. I'm not like afraid to say that. I always wear this jumper because it's really comfy. And this is my little NSEA badge, which I can always feel on my skin right now. It's really cool. Which is the National Schools Equestrian Association. Say my name, please. Molly O'Neill. I hope I said that right. You're absolutely amazing. Really? Oh, how flattering. I feel like Bunny when I do that. Wait. Okay. Do you have any tips on trying to get, oh, I can't see it, a new pony? I've got lots of questions. I might do it like, lots of people ask me, what do you need for your first pony? So I might do a video on it. I've got loads of videos planned, but I need time to film them. But I break up on the 16th of December. So I'm really excited to like film loads for you then. No, so you guys saying hunter clip. I was thinking that because she does get quite sweaty on rides, and obviously you just have the legs and then the little sort of rectangle shape. McLaren had that most of the time when we got him clipped. He normally got a hunter clip. How tall is Eva? This is an FAQ, frequently asked question. She's 14, 1 hand high, and I always leave like my most frequently asked questions in the description of my videos. So make sure you read it if you want to know like general facts about me and Eva. Have you heard how Frank is doing? I want to ask this because I felt like I said I was going to keep you guys updated on Frank, and I haven't. But basically, I think I've actually said this, but for all that you don't know, the lady we gave him to our part exchange with Eva, she said, oh, I'll school him for a bit, and then I'm going to sell him on. And we were like, we need nothing off, so we were like, yeah, that's been fine. Because lots of people were messaging me like, Frank's been sold, Frank's been sold, Frank's been sold. I was like, yeah, like I do know and everything, and basically she said she schooled him, and sometimes he'd be good, sometimes he'd buck, and like he's always going to be a problem horse. He just does not enjoy being ridden, full stop, and there's not a lot you can do about it. Anyway, she sold him on to this really nice family, and apparently the whole family were lovely, and they had like kids and stuff, which I hope weren't going to be riding Frank, but apparently the mum and everything was really nice. I'm chatting with my pony club jumper too. I love you so much that I'm sending way too many comments. Don't worry. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 2 sisters. One is 24 and one is 22. But basically, my 24-year-old sister, Jess, she got a rabbit yesterday. She's getting 2. She's got 1, and then the other one's getting neutered, and I'm so jealous. I'm so excited. I'm going to see it on the weekend, and he's called Cheese, and the other one's been called Pickle, and she's been sending me loads of photos. And they're getting 5 chickens this week. Can you see that? He's called Cheese, and he's all cozy and warm, and he's inside at the moment. See, right, this is how far he stretches out his leg. He's like 10 weeks old. And then do you want to see a little live video? He fell in the water. He's so cute. I'm so jealous. So she's getting like Cheese and Pickle. Get it? Say my name, please. Laddie and Tiffany Baby. What's your family? I don't really know what that means. I have mum, dad, and 2 sisters, like my household family. Are you doing Vlogmas? Yes, the first day of Vlogmas is my birthday. December 1st is my birthday, in case you didn't know. So the first few Vlogmases will be really good, hopefully. Can I have a shout out? Elsa, you can. Laura Equine, you can have a shout out. Okay, wait, I'm really behind. What are you asking for Christmas? I've asked for, well, basically my personalised numno was quite like a big present, but I already opened that because it was actually a birthday present because I had a show and I wanted to use it. I asked for some purple brushing boots, but I don't know if I'll get them. And I also asked for this, which I know I've got because I ordered it, Jua rose gold like highlighter, which is really nice. I love your videos so much. You're the best YouTuber I know, and I'm your biggest fan. Thank you. What breed is Eva? Have you found out yet? No, I literally, right, the other night I was like, right, it's got to say somewhere. I went through her passport, like page per page, like full on reading it, and it just didn't say. And I don't know why I didn't even ask when we bought her. I think I was too excited. I didn't really care about the breed. I was just like, she's perfect. Will this live stream be on your channel? Yeah, it will be. I'm looking to buy a horse, but I need to know the basic tips. Well, if you're looking for tips of buying a horse, I've done a video on it for buying and owning horses. What's your Snapchat? It's floral.equine19. I'll show you the little dewberry. Let me just, okay, that's going on my Snapchat. So some of you might be on my Snapchat. This is my Snapchat. And I look like this. It's me and Eva in the little like Snapchat thumbnail thing. Where's when your next show? I'm not sure. It'll probably be in December sometime. I might do like a low-key sort of Christmas show. But I've got a lesson on Sunday where I'm gonna like go over a few things to my teacher, and I've got wait, let me get this right. So tomorrow she's getting clipped. I've got a lesson on Sunday. I've got a saddle fitting on next Monday. And then on that Friday I've got a pony club rally, and on the 18th I've got a pony club rally. So December for horsey stuff is like fully booked. Do you miss Frank? I don't want to say this in like a nasty way, but I don't, because I've got Eva. But it's not like if he died or something. It's like I know he's happy and in a better place, and I don't dwell on it. I don't think about him a lot because, and it sounds bad, but because I'm like in such a good place with Eva and I'm so happy about that, I don't want to keep thinking about negative things. Because what happened with Frank, that there wasn't a lot of plus size positive. Like I was so stressed out for a few months, and I was in like a bad place, and I don't really miss him because I think he was such a kind-natured, lovely horse on the ground. But because of like the effect of having him, what it did to me, I can't miss him. But I would never wish anything bad on him at all, and I'm really happy that he's got a loving family now that can take better care of him and do more with him than I ever could, pretty much. I just started learning. Well, I hope you enjoy learning. How long will this live stream be? I have homework left with it. I'm not too sure how long it'll be, but make sure you do your homework because it's more important than watching YouTube videos. I'm such a hypocrite because I always get distracted by YouTube. You should do a what I got for Xmas after Christmas. I will, and I'll do a birthday one. I love watching your vids. What's your highest jump you've done? Mine is 1 meter. Highest jump I've ever done is probably like 120, 125. But I think at the end of the day, like that's quite a big jump really. But like it's not always about height, it is mostly about technique. So if you only jump small jumps, like under a meter, or even if they're like 70 centimeters, like it doesn't mean you're bad at jumping. It's just like as long as you have a good technique and you're a good rider, and it's just all about that really, isn't it? And having fun. I want to get into horses. Do you have any tips? I don't know, because when I don't know why I just went, I don't know, because when I got into horses, I was just like, got very heavily involved, and it was just like natural, like getting into horses. But I had like I didn't start off with like a riding school on like a normal yard. You probably know, but yeah, I'm very fortunate the way that I got into horses, I suppose. Can you do a tack cupboard vlog, please? I don't have a tack cupboard. I just have like a little tack room, and it's in my barn tour if you want to see like my tack. What's your favourite country? It sounds so silly because I'm so fortunate to have gone to like so many countries in the world, but I actually get quite homesick when I'm like away for like quite a while. I'm going to New York next year, which I'm really excited about, which I know isn't a country, it's a state, but you know. But my favourite country, apart from England, which I honestly, like England's my home. I feel so like comfortable here. I would never like move abroad ever, I couldn't. But I went to Canada and I love it there. And I've been to Barbados, which is like different. So if it was a sunny country, I'd probably say like Barbados, and I also actually really like Dubai. And then Canada, I went skiing there, and it was so lush. But I hate skiing. I really don't like it. But when I went there, even though I don't like skiing, but I also really enjoyed Canada. It is beautiful. I stayed in somewhere called the Blueberry Lake Resort. Is that not just the most like Canadian American like name you've ever heard? Okay. I'm going to my. Can you do a Chase Me Charlie video? That's so weird because I was watching Chase Me Charlie's yesterday, and I really want to. I could so easily film one as well. Actually, I don't have any jumps. When you remember you don't have any jumps. Well, when I get jumps, because I am actually getting them, I will get them like soonish. I'm so gonna do a Chase Me Charlie. It won't go up though to like. I was watching one where it went up to like 5 foot or something ridiculous. Mine won't go up that high. When are you going to New York? I'm going next year. I'm going from the 17th to the 21st of October 2018. No, I'm not going next year. I'm going year after. No, I am going next year, 2017. Sorry, I'm going in 2017, not 2018. Do you have Instagram? Yes. It's always in the description of my videos. I've got 3. One's like my private account, which is private, but I normally let people follow it. But it is more like if you want to message me, like message about YouTube stuff, message me on my either Bay and Skewbold or Florida Question account, because I will get back to you a lot faster, and it's just like easier for me. Have you ever gone to Australia? No, because I don't like flying. I'm not scared of flying. I just hate flying. And obviously it would cost so much money to just get a flight over there. And it would be way too far from home. I couldn't do it. I have a pony who does not move very much in school. My friend who I ride with says I should maybe look for another loan. Any tips? It might just be because you're like growing as a rider, and like it sounds, if it's not moving much, it might be a bit of a like more first pony sort of pony. And you might, if you're getting more like into riding properly, then you might want to move on to something which is a bit more up your alley. You get what I mean? A bit more forward. Do you have any tips on horses becoming friends? My horses always don't get on. It's quite hard because I remember when we had all the horses in my land, like there was often a lot of fights, but then the herd of horses we like did sort of get on the whole. The biggest problem was putting mares and geldings together, and 90% of the time we try and separate the mares and geldings up. There was definitely like a pecking order, but sometimes horses do just need to be put in their place, and it's just like natural what horses are like in reality. How do you live stream? Well, there's a complicated way, which is like using a code thing, or there's an easy way. I will tell you the easy way. So you go onto Video Manager, which if you're a YouTube channel, you'll probably know what it is. You go onto live stream, and then don't click go live or whatever. Click events, new live stream, and it will take you here, and it's a much easier route. What's one tip on riding? Well, a tip off the top of my head is toes to heaven, heels to hell. I don't know. That's a random tip, but make sure your toes up, heels down. I'm revising for a test. What is your opinion on school and GCSEs? Well, if I was in year 11, I'd be doing mock exams right now, so that wouldn't be great. So I've sort of like just started the GCSE process in like the majority of my subjects, and it is a lot. It's like a lot more. You need to be organised and keep on top of work, but it's all right. It's not the end of the world as long as you keep on top of it all. How was Eva and you getting her Christmas present? Eva is 7 and I'm definitely getting her Christmas present. My mum said I can loan, but I don't know where to find some. Like, the best place I always think to look for horses is to go on Facebook pages, because everyone always messages me asking where I found Eva, and I found her on this group on Facebook. It's got 22,434 members, and it's basically called Pony Club Ponies for Sale and Wanted, and it's for like, it's basically ponies which are like suited for Pony Club, would be good at Pony Club, like Eva. Or just like, to be honest, it's mostly horses in general, and it's all over the UK. So you'll get some that are up in like Yorkshire and some down like Devon. Like, they advertise horses all over the country. So you should try looking on Facebook pages. Eva looks like one of my horses. Cute. How can you get more confident in the saddle? I think lots of the time when you're not confident, you sort of like tense up a lot. That's what happens to me if I'm not very confident, which I'm not now, but when I was like riding Frank, I wasn't confident. And if you tense up, the horse tenses up, and it's just like not enjoyable at all. And horses can so tell your body language, but also like they can like read your mind. Like, they know, they can sense fear and everything. So you need to try and relax and just like take a deep breath and just think happy thoughts. Like, this is fun. Question, how old are you? I'm 14, 15 on Thursday. Whoop whoop. What would you like to achieve in the future? Well, depends how far in the future you're talking about. I'd like to achieve okay-ish good exam results at the end of year 11. I'd like to achieve learning to drive one day. I'd like to achieve a lot of things, really. It's good to have like life goals, isn't it? I'd like to like progress with Eva, but that's sort of like a given. Please can you help my horse? He bucks when you get on him, yet he's broken in. Sounds like Frank. I don't really know what to do in that situation, because when a horse bucks, I do know what to do in that situation, but I can't do it. You got to put them in a place. You don't get off. You just got to like be assertive. But with Frank, I'm not like the best person for advice, because with Frank I couldn't. It's difficult. How many horses do you have or had? I just have Eva. Okay, now we're going to the bottom. I can't believe you answered my question. Thanks so much, no problem. What do you use to take off your makeup? Today I use Soap and Glory, Peaches and Clean makeup remover, and then I have mascara under my eye. So I use one of these good things, Total Wipeout Cleansing Wipes. These wipes are really good quality, but they're really big as well. Like, it doesn't look it, and they smell really good. Fun fact. How do you convince your parents to own a horse? Well, it's quite hard, but you need to like show dedication. You need to show them that you're ready, because like, you've got to be dedicated. Like, I was just having a rant to Grace on Snapchat how basically, like, some people think, and I'm not aiming this at any of you, that when you own a horse, you just get to do all the nice la la land bits, which you do get to do. Like, it's so fun riding. Should I put my hair in a bun? I might take this on in a minute. It's basically, it's really fun, like riding and just like having fun with your horse in general. But then they don't like expect like the mucking out and like the going down when it's freezing cold, pouring with rain to feed them. Like, you need to show that you're prepared to like do those parts as well. How old is Eva? She's 7. Do you watch Teen Wolf? Would you start? I don't watch Teen Wolf because I feel like I've watched so many vampire programs, because I'm like Yeah, Edward Cullen. Ooh. Question, I'm 15. I need horse riding, but I've always wanted to do it. I now earn around £30 a week and I have lessons recently. Do you think £30 a week is enough to share a horse? I'm not sure really, because I've never paid for sharing a horse, but like if you were paying that £30 a week to get a lone horse, that would be your entire £30, all your money gone on the horse. And like I don't know if that would include food and like getting shod, but it's different if you're sharing, and if you're 15 it's different if your parents are contributing to the upkeep and care of it. So you'd have to think about, like, take a lot of aspects into consideration. What's your favourite makeup product? Probably my Revolution contour kit at the moment, and also Too Faced Bed & Sex mascara. Could you I was reading one. What was your first horse's name, height, and anyone? Sparky. He was about 12 hands, and he was so sweet. He's still around. I see him quite a lot because he's where Grace keeps Callie, and he's just like a little old donkey now. He must be really old. I might be getting a pony on Friday. It's getting vetted. Well done for getting your pony vetted beforehand. That's a safe move. I have a little pony, but when I jump, she stops and rears up. What can I start to do? Is that just because she's like excited about jumping or angry? Like, try and sort of like read her mind a bit, see if she's just because she's really excited about jumping, or is it because she's like, I don't want to jump this? And is she young? That's another question. This live stream is the best part of a very stressful day. Love you so much. That's why, like, this is my sort of I don't know what to call it. Like, this is my thing. YouTube is my thing to like de-stress. And I said ages ago, I was like, oh, I'll do like weekly live streams. And I haven't like done one just by myself in ages. I haven't done one just by myself, full stop, have I? This is my first live stream by myself. I did one with Jazz on her channel on Friday. So thank you if you came and said hey. Could you recommend me any feeds for horses prone to laminitis? And my horse Stevie is prone to it. If you go into Countrywide, if you're based in the UK, they are like stocked up with things that say prone to laminitis. Like the feed I feed Eva, so for instance, let's say Alpha Chaff, they do basically the exact same Alpha Chaff but prone to laminitis. So there's loads out there on the market. If you walk into Countrywide and just ask for like an actual person that's qualified, they'll like help you out. Do you watch jet eventing? I don't think so. No. Please answer this. How do you live stream, and are you going to Olympia? I'm not going to Olympia. I never have. I've gone to Horse a Year show a lot. That needs to move. And how do you live stream? I've sort of already said that. Go on live stream events and then live stream. Could you recommend anything to do slow horses? Just a lot of encouragement. The more work, the better. Like the more often you ride them, but don't override. Just like getting that balance. What's the best treat for your piggies? I make really nice homemade treats which they love, which are like little energy balls, which I could do a video on, and they're really easy to make, but they have to like bake for ages to like dry out. But I've recently given them these little parsley rings from Pets at Home, which I've really liked. And and those fibre sticks, they love them, and they're so good because they like gnaw down on their teeth. I feel like I've scratched my nose. Do you ever scratch your nose and that actually really hurts? Okay. Do you watch Rala 14? No. What do you want to be when you're older? I want to be an equine physiotherapist. Pretty much, that's all I want to do. Me and my friend are watching whilst being on FaceTime. Just opening some Snapchat. We'll send some emojis back. I love your channel so much. You're my inspiration. Thank you. I love comments like that. Thank you. Do you think that a GP saddle or dressage saddle would be good for hunting and jumping? I don't think dressage would. I think you should just get like an all-rounder sort of general purpose saddle, because that's what I'm going to get with either. Because the jumping one's obviously like a lot shorter and the dressage one's very long. Using such technical terms. I don't know, jumping, I don't think you should really use a dressage saddle jumping. You could get away with it, but it just wouldn't like be the best. Okay, someone's asking to do a shout out to their YouTube channel. It's Livy's Pet Corner. I actually watched a video. I found her channel like a few months ago, and I genuinely do watch your videos. I think I commented on one a few weeks ago. I actually really like them. Okay. I've added you on Snapchat. Yay. Could you do what's my grooming box, please? Yeah, that's on my video list. More videos. I love you so much. Please, can you mention me? Ellie McName? Nam. Okay, I don't know. Can you recommend any tips on stopping feet slipping back when you're trot or canter? Also, your channel is actually my number one fave. Well, if you keep like toes up, heels down, then they shouldn't slip back too much. When I was first learning to ride, like the whole foot was just in the stirrup. It wasn't like, if this is the stirrup, it wasn't just like that. That's right, like that. It was like this. It's just, you just sort of got to get past that phase. Like the more you ride, like the more natural it will come to you. Like that's just what happened with me. Okay, wait, this is annoying me. I love you so much. You were my inspiration to start YouTube. You and Eva are such a wonderful one. Thank you. I just needed to swallow then. I'm gabbling on as ever. I'm watching your live stream and wanted to say that I love your channel. It was so cute. Please could you follow me on Snapchat? I'll send some. Oh, wrong emoji. Okay. People are asking what my Snapchat is. Floral.equine19. Okay. How long have you been riding? 4 years, nearly 5. Could you suggest any tips for cantering? I just started and I know like bouncing high in the air and I keep feeling I'm going to fall off. You have to really like, when I learned, the lady who sort of taught me how to ride, she was like polish the saddle. Basically, I need, okay, this is our new saddle. And when you're on it, like when I first started cantering, I was like this. Literally, I don't even mean, but you've got to like, just like sit really deep and sit with your, sit like with your hips really forward and sit with your hips forward and your legs. Just keep your legs normal. Sit with your hips. If you put your hips more forward and lean back a bit, don't like really lean back, just lean back ever so slightly. And keep your hands like that. Bit like if you watch dressage riders, they really over exaggerate it because that's what dressage is. And then you need to sort of like pretend you're a bit of a dressage rider just for a bit, and it will teach you like how to sit in the saddle a bit more. It's quite useful actually. What's your real name? Because one of your first videos said, hello, my name's Poppy, but on your channel your name is Flora. Okay. lots of people ask me about this. My name's Flora the Equestrian because like I didn't want to just call my YouTube channel like Maisie Poppy or Poppy or whatever. Because I love like cat-kissing and floral things. Like Exhibit A, my bedding. This is Dotty, but this is floral. Because I'm just like always been obsessed with it. And then sometimes I call myself Poppy, sometimes I call myself Maisie. All my friends stuff call me Maisie, and my family normally call me Maisie. But then like sometimes my family call me Poppy because Poppy's my middle name. My dad calls me Poppy, probably the most actually. But I'm like 90% of the time we call Maisie, but then Poppy as well. Like my name's Maisie Poppy. That's my name. So sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm Poppy. Sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'm Maisie. And then on YouTube, I'm Floral Equestrian. Woo. But yeah, I do get a lot of questions like that. Do you want any more animals? Yeah, I want a rabbit desperately, but I'm not allowed. Parents. Have you ever canted leaning forward? Yes, of course, because I entered jumping with style with McLaren, and in cross country, jumping with style is like half show jumping jumps, half cross country jumps, all in one course. And you have to, it's all about like the style in which you ride. It's not really about clearing the jumps as much, which is still important. It's all about like, it's a bit pretentious to be honest, but it is good practice. And you just sort of had to like lean forward and go like that. But yeah, I lean forward all the time in canter, to be honest. What do you feed Eva? Sugar, when I'm giving her like a hard feed, I'll give her sugar beet, alpha chaff, and pony mix. What are your riding goals for the near future? To probably go to a show and do well. I don't even care about placing, just to clear it would be really nice. So maybe that. I'd love to go on a mock hunt again with Eva because I just think she'd really enjoy it. I got bucked off a Shetland pony in canter the other day. What was your worst, funniest fall? Okay, do you want to hear the story about my first fall? I was riding my pony at the time called Casper, and basically the people that taught me to ride, they were talking to me about like fall experiences, and they were like, you will have your first fall soon. Basically, we all jinxed the conversation talking about falling off. Then my friend's brother was there, and he's like a bit crazy. He was cantering around on Raymond. He was like this cob who was so lovely, and I was like, yeah, I'll just go with the flow of things. I was a bit of a crap rider at the time because I was only just started riding Casper, and I fell off. I don't really know how, but I remember I fell off, and my head just felt like it was like banging a bit. I remember Casper was just sort of like trotting around, but I got back on straight away, like, because they did a thing called the £1 drop, and if you fall off, get your pony, get back on, you get a pound. So yeah, I'm trying to think of like funny falls though. Oh, I fell off hunting once, which was so embarrassing, and loads of people were there riding dear old Cobweb, a 12-2 little pony who is galloping towards a ditch, which all these huge like 17-hand hunts horses are jumping, thinking nothing was there, that was just a straight thing, puts the brake on at the last second and fall into a little stream and thorns and stinging nettles. That was probably the most embarrassing. Okay, next question. Would you ever buy a cob? I have a dark big cob mare. Not until I'm like older adult, because I know cobs can like do stuff and they're so lovely. I have rode cobs a lot before. Like Peeps was a gypsy cob. Raymond was some sort of cob. I love them, but they're not like my sort of horse. Like I prefer something a little less chunky and a bit more like fast and jumpy and stuff. But I sometimes see these cobs and I'm like, you are a very impressive cob. Like cobs can actually jump. They actually can, some of them. How early do you get up before school to do Eva? My alarm goes off at 6:20 a.m. What's the scariest experience you ever had? Is that in general or with horses? I don't know. Have you ever been to Sunny Bank Competition Centre? No, I've been to Summer House. What's your favourite breed of horse? I love Suffolk Punch. I really want one. Do you live in the north of England? No, I live in the southwest. Give me a shout out, Poppy May. There's your shout out. What's your favourite shop? I love Cathkidston. What's your dream house? I actually know the exact house because I always see it when I'm riding, and it's called the 50p cottage because it's in the shape of 50p coin, and it's really small, and it's in the countryside, and it's around all these fields which you can go like cantering in. That would be my dream house. Can you give me a YouTube shout out, Molly's Equestrian? There you go. Okay. Tips for first jump. Just go with it. That's what I do. I can't even remember my first jump. Honestly can't. I feel like I might have been on Cobweb. No, Casper was before that. I can't even remember, just go with it. Your first jump's not going to be perfect, and don't panic about it being. It can be the most horrendous, awful thing ever, but then you can say, I've jumped and I've done it, and then you can move onwards and upwards. What's your scariest experience when you've had horses? Probably once we thought Callie had colic, and I don't know if I've even told Grace a story. We went up to feed the horses, me and Becky, on the hill, and it was quite late at night. Well, it wasn't late at night. It was only like 8:30, but it was like pitch black, and it's quite creepy up on a hill in winter. Went to give them all a feed. Callie wasn't eating it. She had a few mouthfuls, and then she stopped. And if you know a horse, they normally gobble it down. And then she started like acting really weirdly, and we thought she had colic, and I was so scared. But we think she just had indigestion or something. She was absolutely fine, and then she started eating it. Can you do a dressage video? Can you do dressage in a video? No, because I've never done dressage ever. It'd be horrendous. I've never done dressage because it's never really appealed to me. I wouldn't say I'm never going to do it, but I always think jumping would be my favourite, but I don't really know unless you try, and I've never done it. What's your worst riding injury? Well, touch wood, I've not had horrendous injury. I don't think I've even had a proper injury. My legs always get a bit sore after riding. What's your worst fall? My worst fall was probably the hunting one though, because I've never like really injured myself. Oh no, once I fell off at Hartbury, which is like an international arena. That didn't hurt, but it was embarrassing. Would you get a foal? I so would love to get a foal, but I have absolutely no idea how I'd look after it. I don't know the first thing about looking after a foal, so I'd have to do a lot of research and probably be an adult and have a lot more time and energy. What time is it? Oh, family group chat is going. Ugh. It's the rabbit photos. I can't deal with it. Okay, I'm watching a video of my rabbits. My sister's rabbit. He's in the house because it's all cold tonight. I've put loads of straw and hay in the guinea pig. How many of you guys have rabbits? And they're good pets, because I want one. My horse butt me off, then trampled over my arm. Now it's broken. Okay. touch wood that doesn't happen to anyone else. That does not sound great. Hey, I'm a big fan of your videos. You inspire me making video, but I don't know if to start a vlog, YouTube. Questions, or I'm stretching. Does anyone make fun of you in school for making videos? Yeah. Not really anymore. People have sort of old news now. I've been doing it for so long, they're sort of over it really, which I'm happy about. But the majority of my friends are so kind and so supportive. And I know most people in my school probably know, but they don't say anything, which is nice. Because it's not nice really to like say something mean about. It's just not really kind, is it? Like, what's the point in it and saying something mean? There are people who say something mean, but I'm not afraid to like stand up for myself. I'm never rude, but I'm like, you're not getting anything out of this apart from just like being mean, and there's no point in it because it makes me happy. But I know loads of people in my school know, but I quite like my school. Like, there's not like really nasty people there. There's always going to be the odd person, but yeah, most people are really nice and really supportive, so that's great. I hope I don't get people coming up to me in school tomorrow being like, I can't believe you thought I was supportive. I'm not. Would you get more guinea pigs? I'm gonna get so many guinea pigs when I'm an adult. I'm gonna have so many. I want to have a guinea pig rescue when I'm like an adult, but I'm not allowed any more pets. Like, the zoo is closed for now. Yeah. I have 21 pigs, 38 chickens, 20 turkeys, 2 ostriches, 1 pony, 2 ducks, 4 geese, 1 rabbit, 200 or so sheep. That's crazy. I'd love to have that many animals. Do you have any tips for getting more subscribers? I don't, because basically I just like sort of had loads and loads of animals. What am I saying? I just suddenly got loads of subscribers and I was so confused. I was like, what? It's ever since Eva came. I think Eva just like made my YouTube channel grow so much. So don't give up, because I was on probably like 3 subscribers for months probably. Like, if you're on 3 subscribers and you're like, why is it not going anywhere? You gotta wait. You gotta keep going. You can't give up. You gotta keep getting better. When's your birthday? It's on Thursday, 1st of December. How do you get your parents to buy your horses, dogs, and guinea pigs? Well, Tilly, I got when I was like 4, and that was like my dad really wanted a dog, and it was like a family pet. The guinea pigs, originally my parents were like, yeah, of course you can get guinea pig, because I wasn't living in my house, I was living at a veg shop. And then when everything sort of changed, I was like, well, it's my pet, I've got to take it in. And because I was in a bad place, then they were like accepting. And then the horse situation, they liked me being around horses. They wanted to get me a horse to continue on sort of my passion for it. A very expensive hobby, you know. Oh my god, if you had to brutally murder either Eva or your guinea pigs, which would you choose and how would you do it? Is that actually a joke? Oh my god. Okay, next question. I've pinged off my bird. Rabbits are the best pets to cuddle and hug. You should get one. Okay, I've lost my badge thing. I so want a rabbit. Okay, I found it. I want a rabbit so badly, especially after watching all those videos of my sisters. Have you ever done cross country on a horse lol? Yeah, I've done it on Callie and she bolted like mad. And I've done it. I've done lots of like, I must have done one more. Yeah, I have done cross country and I liked it, but I did cross country recent. Why am I being dumb? I do like cross country, but I prefer jumping. Hey Maisie, my name is Me, so people can say it, but it's Maeve, you better say hi. Right, this is Maeve, who's a little weirdo that watches my videos. She's one of my friends at school, and she's a little weirdo. Maisie is made. She's so weird. I can't deal with her. She's a little Irish numpty. What's your video text off? What's in the background? I'm just checking. There's nothing. Right. How old are you? 14, 15. Thursday. My rabbit used to lick my head and jump on my back. I want a rabbit to lick my hair and jump on my back. Can you have a giveaway? I am going to do a giveaway, I honestly am, but I'm broke. I genuinely have no money. I'm going to do this till like 9 o'clock, I think. I have a show jumper and he jumped the chop pole and lost my confidence on him, bearing in mind he's 16 too. What advice would you give me to jump him for my show in 12 days? But I think if you surround yourself when jumping with like people that are encouraging you, makes you feel more confident. So maybe like get support from friends and family, whoever or your riding instructor. How many shows have you been at? I don't know. I've been doing shows since 2013, so quite a few. Do you prefer show jumping, dressage, cross country? Definitely show jumping. I've never done dressage, and cross country I do enjoy. I'd happily do it any day, but show jumping is probably my favourite. Can you give me some advice for building a bond with a troubled pony? I think troubled ponies, because Frank was a bit like this, actually seek affection and like care and love more than any other, because it's like they might not show it to you, but they honestly do. So just spending as much time as you possibly can, just sat in a field, if it comes to that, with a carrot in your hand or something, and just being there, it will get to know you so much more and it'll get to trust you, and it's all about building trust. What's your favourite YouTuber? I really like Therese, I don't know how to say it. The girl with Cara and Santa horses. It's like Therese Mosse or something. I think she's from Norway. What bit do you use on Eva? A French snaffle. What pellets do you feed your piggies? They're currently feeding them the Harrington's Optimum guinea pig food, which they actually really like. Yeah. One love, one house, one love, 2 mouths, no shirt, no blouse. Just start to find out nothing that I really want to tell you about, no. What do you like the most, rabbits or pigs? I love them both as animals, but I have guinea pigs, so I obviously know a lot more about guinea pigs than rabbits, but yeah. Have you been to Pony Club Camp? I haven't. I've never done it. I think I'm doing it next summer, or the summer coming up, which isn't really coming up. Do you like all animals? Quite a good question, because I'm obviously very like animal oriented to this channel, but no, I love all animals. I think all animals like have a right in this world, but I'm like scared of rats and snakes, which is so typical, but I honestly am. I'm not a fan of them. I wouldn't get them as a pet, but it's not that I don't like them. I'm just saying, they sort of freak me out, but I wouldn't like hold one. I wouldn't get them as a pet, but Not just because they're like the more gross, they're like typical, like stereotyped as the more disgusting, like animals. I think that's wrong because I think all animals like have a purpose, but they're just not for me. What hay do you feed your piggies? I just give them the same hay Eva eats, which is from a local horse supplier. I really want a horse, and if you read this, and give me a shout out, please. McCartney style. Please say my name, Lucy Bailey. Please have a shout out, Dallas. Dallas? That sounds American. Would you ever get a hamster? I'm not sure. They seem very sweet, but I just think they're a bit like small. I probably would, and I don't live very long, and that sort of upsets me. I think that would be the main reason why I don't, because they don't live very long, and it's just quite sad. But you know, it's nice to have some time with an animal. I think they're very cute. So what is the difference? It sounds really stupid, between like a mouse and a hamster. Like, I know when you look at it, they sound a bit different, but like looking after a mouse versus looking after a hamster, is that actually a big difference? Dallas is British. It's a really nice name, but it sounds American. I also think Dallas. I swear Dallas is a place in America. Dolphins or sharks? Dolphins. Although anyone watched The Shallows? That was a really good film with Blake Lively, and I love dolphins. They're one of my favourite animals. But my favourite like sea creature are beluga whales. Would you prefer show jumping over cross country? Yeah. I'm getting those. I'm trying to read out as many as I can. Any tips on starting YouTube? Just go for it. Just do it to see what happens. Like, you might not enjoy it. You might really enjoy it. Like, you never know unless you try. Can I please have a shout out? Love you, Horsey_Life Gracie. I like that name. Like, no username. Do you watch the originals? No, I don't. What's it about? My piggy is very fat and she has heartbeats in her stomach. Any advice? Well, I've never personally gone through that. Touch wood. But heartbeats in her stomach. Okay, advice. The vets would probably have a lot better advice because I'm not like a vet. I don't know, but if you go to a vet, he might give you like, or she might give you more like dietary advice. I'm back and I have hot chocolate and whipped cream. I'd quite like that. My back really hurts. How tall is Eva? A 14'1". Okay. Any advice for training dogs to roll over? I've got the most unagile dog in the world, but she does have arthritis. But apparently if you use treats around their nose, it makes them like roll over. Okay. I have a pony, Cobb 14 years. She hasn't jumped for 14 years because her owner had back cancer and she won't jump and every time. I think for something like that, that sounds quite complex, and I would recommend, if you've tried everything you can, to go to get a lesson with someone, a private one-on-one lesson, or take us to someone really experienced. If your mum walked in right now and told you were adopted, what would you do? I don't know, because if my mum told me I was adopted, I'd be like, okay, let me just finish my live stream. No, I don't know what I'd do. I know I'm not adopted. Have you ever been to Wales or Anglesey? Yeah, I've been to Wales a few times. Frank was from Wales. He was from Monmouthshire. Anyone from there? I love your videos. You're amazing. Thank you. I live in North Wales. Actually, really like Wales. I think it's beautiful. Can you give any advice on staying positive when your horse passed away? Please help. I'm so upset. I think you should remember the good times, and I'm sure so many people have told you this already, but it's so important to stay positive on the good times and not to dwell on the death as hard as it is, and surround yourself with positive people that will make you feel happier. Can I have a shout out, please? Caitlin Joyce? Have you ever been to Scotland? No, I really want to go. I want to go to Scotland, Ireland as well. I've never been to there. Have you been to Gloucestershire? I'm from Gloucestershire. I live in Gloucestershire. If you could, would you get another horse? Would you be able to handle it all? Yeah. I'm really stupid. I'd just be like, yeah. I'm too like self-centered to be like, no. I would be able to handle it all, but I'd end up being really stressed out. But there's no risk of that risk happening. Are you planning on going to Grayson's soon? If so, let's me. I love your channel. Well, I don't know. I want Grayson's to do like, because I love Grayson's because it's so like relaxed, and I want, if they do, get them to do another like chilled out show, and I'll go. Are you thinking about getting any more horses? I'm not allowed. To be honest, I'm not going to be that ungrateful because I'm so happy to have Eva, and it's good to just focus. Which username is better for bunny fizz? Lil Moon Bunny or Meadow Bunnies? I quite like Meadow Bunnies, but I like both of them. Have you ever been to Norfolk? No, but I know where it is. I don't really know where it is. Okay, I'm going to go now, guys, because it's 2 minutes to 9 and I need to sort out my life, my room. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. Let me know if you enjoy watching them and want me to do them more often, because I can. Goodbye. Okay, I'm trying to do a cute ender. Let's just not.